Welcome everyone, this is Arch Gabe, and this is Keeping It Real number 3. Yep, Keeping It Real number 3. Today I'm walking through the streets of Manhattan, visiting New York. Haven't been to New York since before the scandemic, or and it's pretty much the same. People walk around with a stone cold face expression. Fast pace. Not really much change. I haven't really seen much difference, but today I had some things I needed to express. It's a spiritual warfare. But some stuff, some things I need to get off my chest, and hopefully, if anyone listening to this clip, hopefully this will inspire you. For those of you who haven't listened to Keeping It Real number 1 and 2, check it out. I do have a very interesting point of view, and the things I express come straight from the heart. I like to share a part of me, not just a guy that always talk about the 14th Amendment and the fraudulent system that we empower, but I like to talk about things that's going through my mind. What if I feel comfortable sharing certain things? I'm a very private individual, but I like to share some stuff, because I figured, again, I just want to inspire people, and maybe some of you may not like what I have to say. I don't give a damn, but I'm pretty sure if anyone's listening, after listening to this clip, I'm pretty certain that you will walk away feeling inspired and feeling like you're not alone. Anyway, I'm going to keep it loose. It's going to be a very short clip, all right? It's going to talk about certain things that I see, what the demonic forces, a dark entity, whatever you call it. I'm not a religious person, by the way, okay? And I pretty much made that clear in my Keeping It Real number 2, my thoughts on Christianity. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to talk about dark forces and the stuff that I notice, what they do to try to discourage me. And and they see me, what I do. For a long time, I've seen, actually, let me just put it like this. These dark forces, they use people. They use people to persuade me for the things that I want to do in this life. Well, for instance, in the so-called freedom movement, there's a lot of people I had to cut away. Because, drama, childish stuff, stupid stuff. But a lot of it, it's on social media. Most of these people I have never met, and we basically, the people I had to cut off. They know what I know about this fraudulent system, but I noticed that just from my own personal experience, these dark entities, they definitely use people. They definitely do. I'll try to share some things. I'm gonna generalize things. So just, so bear with me. Sharing this stuff that I share on Twitter or Facebook or wherever, or even on YouTube. It could feel lonely, but I have some people that I feel comfortable with, that that, there are some people I keep in touch and they understand what's going on like I do. And, but there's, again, a lot of people out of cut off. Either gossip, either they think, they have this stupid negative opinion about me. And then also I have to just rely on my, my good old instincts, I could read people's vibe on the internet, as well as in person. It's hard to explain, but, people, they try to mask themselves and they try to be whatever they are. I could pick their, I don't know, I guess I could call frequency, energy, whatever vibe they get off. I could easily pick off, and I keep my distance from people. Either I unfriend people, whether if I block people. But again, not to constantly repeat myself. I just see that slowly but surely. I just seen that these dark forces just using people in the network or community to discourage me, and I had to ask myself this question early on. I had to ask myself this question: if everyone that don't support what you're doing, and you had to cut off everybody, will you continue share the truth, to other people? Will you do it? The Creator made it very obvious, and put it in my heart to do what I do online or in person, and it's not an accident. I don't believe in coincidence, but I have to ask myself this question: will I continue sharing the truth to other people, even if I don't have no support? I don't have nobody around me in my corner, nobody. And the answer is, I will continue. I will continue. I will. In fact, asking myself this question, it fuels me up to keep going. It fuels me up. It's kind of hard to put it in words sometimes, but it's like it fuels me up that sometimes I'm in a mindset that I'm going to do what I have to do as if I don't have nobody in my corner. I mean, I'm not going to go hide under a rock because I don't have let's just say, for example, let's just say if it happens that way, I don't have that, a large network of people that's on my corner. No, I'm not going to hide under a rock. No, I'll continue. I see what the demonic or dark entity is doing. They use people, and I see it every time. They use people to try to discourage me. And I see how people act. Shady, whatever, communication, they don't reply back, or whatever the case may be, the feeling that comes up. Wherever it is, it comes up. And I'm like thinking about I'm actually thinking about cutting off from more people. I'm thinking about it, but I feel like I'm being tested. I really do. The truth is that I know I'm not alone. I know deep down inside, I am not alone. I had a dream. This dream I had, it was a very, I guess I could say it's a very creepy dream. But it was interesting though. last week, I think it was almost a week ago, I had a dream that there was a creature. In this dream, there was I guess you could call it a dog man. Whether you believe in that stuff or not, I don't care. But it was like a creature, like a dog man. It was all black. And it approached me from the distance. And it told me this. It told me that you will be alone. Like a threat. It told me that. You will be alone. And I look at it like not intimidated. It's kind of like a square off. I just stared at it. I wasn't shaken. I wasn't nervous in the dream. I just looked right at it. So it was kind of like a staring contest between me and this I guess we're going to call it an encrypted creature, whatever. But yeah, that was the end of the dream. I wasn't moved. And because of that dream and that alone, that feeling, it somehow, it reverses that. It gives me more strength. It gives me more strength. It gives me more strength. You know, folks, throughout my whole life so far, I could go back and during my high school days, I didn't have a lot of friends. And I was considered myself a loner. And I was very observant. I kept to myself. And I mean, the only time I had like a lot of people that claimed to be my friends or brothers and sisters was this self-righteous Christian church. But that was it. That was that experience, you know? But other than that, I've never had a large people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm alone. You know, I know I'm not alone. And I could just basically talk about spiritually. I'm not alone. You know, but I just see the reason why I'm doing this because, you know, again, I just feel like I'm being tested by dark entities. I am. They're going to use people that I feel good about. They're going to use certain individuals that I feel good about, and I'm going to have to make a decision to cut people off because that's how I roll. If I start to feel that you don't want to bother with me, folks, anybody, I don't care who you are, I give people chances. But after a while, if I start to feel that you're ignoring me, disrespecting me, now it may not all be about me. It may not. It could be something else going on in people's life. But I go with my feeling, my gut feeling. I rely on that the most. It's an instinct I have. I am a very good judge of character. Am I right all the time? No, I'm not right all the time. I say I have a pretty good high rate. I guess 9 out of 10. That's pretty damn good, honestly. And, you know, and then, you know, and some people that I don't cut off, I watch people. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I keep people there, and I'm talking about through social media, and I watch them. And I do know that the people that claim to be my friends or whatever, I know they don't give two shits what I have to say. I know that. I know. But I keep certain people there. Whenever the time's ready for me to just, you know, dump them or unfriend them or block them. But sometimes I do that. But you know, but when I start to, like again, when I start to feel like people that I communicate disrespecting me, again, it may not be all about me, but I have a certain pet peeve about certain things. I try to be patient. You know, excuse me the noise in the background, this is New York City. But anyway, if I start to feel that the people that I'm communicating disrespecting me, after a while, I'm gonna block you. I'm a very nice person, I'm great to know, I'm not a very difficult person to know, but I'm not a moron. Don't think for a second that you could fool me. I've been through a lot of stuff, and the Creator gave me a lot of wisdom. So just when you think you're fooling me or you're doing whatever, I'm always watching people, always. So anyway, to go back, what I was saying about the demonic or dark forces, they use people. They do. And that's the thing, folks, if you're tested, if you have something that you believe in, or whatever you're trying to, you have a purpose, right? And you try to do something, right? To maybe, to make a difference in the world. If you don't have the perfect community of people that, that understands you and support what you do, if you don't have all of that, what are you going to do? You have passion. You have passion to share stuff. Very important stuff. Are you just going to just go away because you don't have that community of people? Huh? Or are you going to continue doing what you can to inspire people? Because I can tell you this, I'm going to continue. I will continue to do what I can, with or without people in my corner. I'm just speaking, a matter of fact, that just in case, that if it comes down to it, I have to ask myself that question again. Now, I know there's some people that are really cool with me, and I'm very grateful they're in my life. I am, sincerely, I am. The thing is that I have so many people that claim to be friends and all that. And, hey, we're there, don't worry, whatever. I've been through enough to know that, what? I just have to be ready. I just have to have a mindset that, you're just gonna have to go at it without that network of people if you have to. So, I'm not put in this world to lose. I'm not put in this world to lose. I'm not. That may sound cocky to some people, but no, I'm not put in this world to lose. I'm going to do I'm going to fulfill my task. I will. And I will play a part. I will play a part to break the system. Okay? I'm going to abolish. I'm going to play my part. I'm going to play my part to abolish the totalitarian system. I am. And there's not a damn thing what man could do. There's not a damn thing what a dark entity could do to stop me. I know I'm not alone. My Creator's paving the way. I want to make it clear again, I'm not a religious person. The power that the Creator gave, the source of my power is from the Creator. And I'm going to take that power and I'm going to go all the way. That's what I'm going to do. Now, maybe some of you that's listening to this, maybe you might think that this guy's crazy. And maybe you are the type of person that like to hide under the table because, you're afraid of the government. Who knows?
Let's try it up here.
Maybe that you want to just, maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe you're the type to hide under the table. But again, that's not me. I mean, of course, you want to be smart, do things, you want to play things smart. But it's a constant chess game. It is a constant chess game, with these dark entities, the government. It's always a constant chess game. These are my enemies. My enemies are the totalitarian system, the dark forces, and as well as people that decide to, act shady towards me. They are the enemy also. And again, I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to continue to do what I can. And I'm excited. I'm excited. During my road trip, I had a spiritual, how I put it in this way. I meditated in the, I will put it, I'm trying to explain it here for everybody. Hopefully anybody will understand. But I meditated in this ceremonial circle. It's a ceremonial circle from the natives. And I had new allies. I have new allies in my spiritual walk, in this journey on earth. And I guess you could call it the Delaware. The natives is a tribe called the Delaware. And I had a deep meditation. This is a very peaceful tribe. And I felt pretty good. I I have a friend of mine that lives in the area, and she shared with me that what they told her, that I have the courage of 10 men and I have the heart of 10 men. And they call me 10 men. I was very taken back by this. I humbly accepted. It reinforces what reinforces of I know who I am, and I know I need to constantly use my power. And in this experience, this life experience, whatever I have to do, always remember to use my power. So when I meditated by this, ceremonial circle, I said things that I don't feel comfortable sharing in this audio, but I can say that they want to be my ally. And I felt moved by it. They want to be my ally. Wherever I go, they're there. And I look at these native spirits, it's just another form of the Creator. It's all come from the Creator. That's how I look at it. I felt moved by it. I've talked to a lot of spirits. I don't, maybe I might do a clip on deep on that part, but I will say this part right here, that I've communicated with a lot of spirits, and they understand my task, and they understand that I'm a fighter. And they understand that I'm the type of being that once my heart is set on something, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Like I said not long ago, I'm not put on this world to lose. I have my Creator, for the most part, on my side. And yes, I have some people that believes in me and on my side too. But I want to say this. I'm going to fulfill my task, and I'm excited. I may not know everything in detail, and that's okay. But I have a vision. I have a very, very powerful vision. And one of the most important things is that I know who I am, and I know my purpose in life. I was told that, Gabe, you may be one of the people that you're gonna have to lead a lot of people. I want people, that's great. I was told that. That's really cool. But I want people to lead themselves. I want people to govern themselves. Now, if it takes me to inspire people to lead themselves, so that means I have to lead people to lead themselves, I'll take it. I'll do it. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to admit that. Yeah, I'll do it. I will absolutely do it. And I'm not going to sit here and worry again. I'm not going to sit here and worry about how things are going to play out. I'm going to do what I can. And I have moments, yes, I have moments of frustration. I have moments of frustration of people. I have moments of feeling like, sometimes I feel so frustrated with people. I feel like, I guess maybe people, maybe a lot of people should just destroy themselves and just get it over with. I feel that way sometimes. Sometimes I feel that way. And then I have my moments and I pick myself up and then I keep going. And I know deep down inside that, not everybody is so, that wants to stay ignorant. Those people that just don't care, they just want to tune things out and they're in the comfort zone of their ignorance. Not everybody's like that. Because I have to look at myself that I was brainwashed by like a lot of people. And look at me now. So not everybody wants to stay ignorant. So that helps me. That also helps me to keep going. But yes, I have moments of frustration that people really teed me off. Yes, I do. And again, the title of this clip is Keeping It Real. A lot of stuff I'm saying, I'm just keeping it real. That's me. Again, the stuff that I'm sharing, I may lose you because you just maybe not get it. I don't know. But I'm confident a lot of people listen to this audio. I'm very confident that you will get it. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say. I'm in the streets of New York City, busy Saturday night. And I'm excited to do this dirt clip of keeping it real. I don't know what I'm going to discuss in the fourth one. I've always, whatever it's in my heart, whatever I need to get off my chest, I'll share it. It's good to get things off your chest, but again, my overall my intent is to inspire people, All right, folks. Until then, I talk to you next time. Bye.